Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. One of my viewers sent me a rather interesting little video. It was originally published on April the 29th, 2016. When I got it, it had 1,775,041 views. It's 47 minutes and 20 seconds in duration. But before I talk about the video, if you've been viewing me for a while, you know that I used to work for Rockwell International. And for a number of years, I was the managing director of the Pacific Rim. I used to travel to the Orient. I used to go all over the Orient. And I visited various factories. In Korea, I visited Daewoo, Samsung, and Hyundai. People think of Hyundai as a little car. Well, they're much more than the little car. There's Hyundai Shipbuilding, there's Hyundai Computers, there's Hyundai, you name it. And I went and visited some of these factories. And they're very much similar to what you're going to see in this video, on a smaller scale, but very much similar. The employees all wear uniforms. With Hyundai, they wore blue uniforms. And they all ate together at lunchtime. They all ate together at breakfast, and they ate together at dinner. I know because I ate with them. Food was actually very good. When I went to Japan, I got on the bullet train, and I went to a Toshiba factory. The factory was out pretty much in the wilderness. It took a couple hours, I believe, on the train. And all that was there was the Toshiba factory. And the employees all worked for the factory. Like in this video that you're going to see. They lived in housing provided by the factory. They shopped at grocery stores provided by the factory. In other words, the money never left the hands of the factory. The employees would get paid, and they'd pay it all back for services from either the grocery stores or whatever else they purchased, all from the Toshiba factory. And what you're going to see in this video is the biggest factory in the world. 17,000 employees. They live, they eat, they work, and they love at the factory. You'll see when they have weddings provided, paid for by the factory. They're not just for an individual, they're for possibly hundreds of individuals that get married at the same time. You'll see why we really can't compete when it comes to manufacturing a lot of items. If I'm not mistaken, 7 out of 10 General Motor vehicles are now made in China. I gotta believe that their factories are somewhat similar to what you're gonna see in this video. So when President Trump wants to bring back manufacturing jobs, how's he gonna do that? How can you compete against factories that are all over Korea, all over Japan? When I was in Seoul, Korea, I went to Itaewon. I went and ordered 3 suits. I picked out the cloth from Bolsa Cloth. They measured me. I picked out the style. They said they'd be at my hotel that afternoon for a fitting. I couldn't believe it. They came at around 1 o'clock for a fitting. At 5 o'clock, they delivered 3 completed suits. Silk lining, my name embroidered on the inside. And they were very inexpensive. How can you compete? You can't. They also run if I recall correctly, 3 shifts. Like at Nike, 2 of the shifts are production shifts, and the third are shoes that you find at swap meets. They say Nike, but they don't have the same quality control as the other 2 shifts. And that doesn't just go for Nike shoes. How can you compete? They run their factories 24 hours a day, 3 8-hour shifts. Watch the video. It's most interesting. Let me know what you think. You know what I think, and you know why I think what I think. We can't compete. Thanks for listening.